Hello students, I'm going to show you some basic uses of Google Docs. First you want to log into the cloud, going through your username and password. And when you get into your cloud, you're going to go to your desktop if you don't see Google Drive right away, and you're going to click on Google Docs. When you get into Google Docs, you're going to go up here to the tic-tac-toe icon and make sure you start with your Google Drive. And I'm going to click on New, and we're going to find Google Docs here to begin a document. The first thing you want to do when you go into your Google Doc is rename it. So I'm going to be working on a biography of Abraham Lincoln. Okay, you're going to press OK. And this automatically saves, and you're going to share it right away with your teacher, unless your teacher decides that they do not want you to do that. I'm going to put in my teacher's name. I'm going to click on it. I want to make sure that it says can edit, because that way they can go in and make suggestions and edits and comments. Okay, and you need to go here to advanced, and I want to make sure that the notify people via email is unchecked so that they don't get a message. They don't need to have that. You're going to press OK and press OK again. Now they have access and you can begin your document. So looking at the information up here, we have the text. You can choose your text, you can choose your text size, bold, italics, underline. You can change the text color, but a document usually you don't need to do too many color changes because it's not a presentation, it's a document. Here's how you link. You can change the size. You can even do some bullets. So that is the general information there. I'm going to go ahead and title my report, so I'm going to center it, and I'm going to make this is allowed to be a little bit larger. Make it bold by highlighting and clicking on the bold here, and if it's a title, you're usually going to underline it, so I'm going to underline it here. And at this point, I'm going to press return, and get back to the margin here. And I want to go ahead and open up my research panel, because I'm going to be using the research under the tools to help me with my biography. So I'm going to search for Lincoln here, and if you click on this right here, you can access all of Abraham Lincoln through Google, or you can click on just images. Maybe you want to just add an image underneath. I'll go ahead and do that. Let's see if I like that one. I'll go ahead and drag that, put that underneath. It takes a second for it to load. I'm going to center it, and this one right here means that that is where it's called a citation, and that's where it is found on the internet. So if you scroll down, you're going to see this right here. That means the #1 picture that I have pulled in here. If you click on here, it will go to the actual website. If for some reason you do not need to cite your information or your pictures, you can go ahead and delete that. So I'm going to delete that because in this purpose I don't need to. And then if you click on an image and you want to wrap the text, you can click that. So that means you can have text around it. And you also can change the size. You always want to resize diagonally. Okay, so I'm happy with it like that, and I am ready to enter down, go to the left margin, and I can start typing in my report. Going back to the research, if I need to still find information, I'm grabbing information and learning and researching from the internet, you can go here to, like I said, everything, and you can go through and you can check out, let's see, this is a biography.com is a good site. You can preview it by clicking on preview, and you can see where that's at. If you actually want to go to that website, you would click on the link and it would take you there. And if for some reason you need to insert the link here, maybe you're just grabbing research and you want to go back to this page, you would just click on insert link, and it would put that there so that you can just click on here and go there. So that's really helpful if you're just gathering information. Okay, also up here there is a very cool thing called Scholar, and this is going to only give you scholarly articles about Abraham Lincoln, and I think this one would be great. This is a Gettysburg Address, so you can click on insert here and you would go to that actual website. And then the last thing I want to show you on the research is if you click here and you want a quote from Abraham Lincoln, you can click on quotes, and these are all of the quotes that Abraham Lincoln has said. So I really like that feature right there. I'm going to actually insert that right underneath, and actually you probably need to say your name. And I want to start my biography out with a quote. I like that one right there, so I'm just going to click on insert, and it says easy as that. And if it's a quote, you're probably going to want to change. We're not going to bold it, we're going to italicize, make it a little bit smaller. Okay, here's my picture, and I'm ready to work on my project. And then you can click on comments and you can highlight where you want to make the comment. You have to tell it where you want to make the comment. So you either can highlight and right click and say comment, or you can click up here for comments. I'm going to make a comment, and my comment is maybe it's a note to myself, or if I'm working with a group project with other students, I can put maybe a little note here. Okay, you click on comment, and then if you're working with other students, they can respond back, or you can just keep writing to yourself, kind of taking notes as you're working. So you click on here. Okay, so you can keep using the comments kind of like sticky notes on the side. If you click on resolve here, that means it'll delete the comment. So usually you don't want to do that. Okay, so the trick with commenting is that you have to actually click on what you want to comment. So you click on there, right click, or you can click on comments. And that's the basic part of Google Docs.